The club was alive with neon lights and bass-heavy music. Smoke danced through the air, twirling in lazy spirals above the crowd. Yoongi leaned against the bar counter, eyes sharp, drink untouched. That's when he saw him, Hymin, Yoongi said to himself. The name wasn't real, not yet, just something his heart whispered the moment his eyes landed on the stranger. Golden hair, eyes like fire, and eyes at once, lips curled into a playful smirk as he moved through the crowd like he owned it. He wore a white shirt, partly unbuttoned, revealing a glimpse of his chest. He was laughing with a group of people, unaware that a predator was watching him. Yoongi wasn't used to this. He didn't feel things, he took what he wanted. That's how he became the second biggest mafia boss in the country. And tonight, he wanted him. Who is that guy? Yoongi asked one of his men. The man followed Yoongi's gaze. No idea, boss. You want me to find out? Yoongi nodded. It didn't matter who he was. He was going to have him anyway. That night, Hymin walked out of the club alone, jacket over his shoulders, humming a soft tune. That was his mistake. A car screeched beside him. Before he could react, arms grabbed him, a cloth pressed to his mouth. His body went limp. Hymin woke up in a dimly lit room, velvet curtains, mahogany shelves, a low fireplace. His hands were tied, but gently, like whoever did it didn't want to hurt him. What the hell? Hymin whispered. The door opened. You're awake, Yoongi said, stepping inside. Hymin blinked. The man was handsome, too handsome for a kidnapper. Cold, unreadable eyes, black hair falling over his forehead. Who are you? Hymin asked calmly, voice not shaking. Yoongi, he said, Min Yoongi. And why am I here? Min Yoongi. Yoongi hesitated. I saw you at the club. I wanted to know who you were. So you kidnapped me. Hymin raised an eyebrow. You're crazier than you look. Yoongi chuckled. Maybe I am. Hymin leaned back, eyes scanning Yoongi. You do know this won't end well for you, right? I'm not afraid, Yoongi said. I'm the second biggest mafia boss in Korea. Hymin's smile widened. Is that so? Days passed. Hymin wasn't afraid. He didn't even try to escape. He'd sit in the living room, eat Yoongi's food, tease him during dinner. And Yoongi was falling deeper. Hymin, Yoongi said one evening as they sat near the fire. I don't regret taking you. Hymin looked at him. Why? Because I think I'm falling for you. Hymin's smile dropped for a second, replaced by something softer. You're bold, Yoongi, always have been. Hymin looked away. I should tell you something. Yoongi leaned in. What? I'm not just some guy you saw at a bar. Yoongi tilted his head. Then who are you? Hymin stood up, walked to the window, then turned around slowly. The warmth in his eyes was gone, now replaced with a quiet danger. I'm Park Hymin, the Mafia King. Yoongi's blood ran cold. Hymin continued, I let you kidnap me because I was curious who was stupid enough to touch me. Yoongi stood up slowly. You knew all along. Hymin nodded. Of course. I knew the second I saw your men watching me in the club. Then why didn't you stop it? Hymin smirked. Because, Min Yoongi. I was curious about you. Yoongi stepped closer. And I think I'm falling for you too. That night, they kissed for the first time. It wasn't soft or gentle, it was fierce, raw, full of tension and stolen breath. 𝐿𝐢𝐿 pressed Haemin against the wall, his hand on Haemin's waist. "You're dangerous," 𝐿𝐢𝐿 whispered against Haemin's lips. "And you kidnapped the wrong man," Haemin replied, kissing him back harder. After that, everything changed. Haemin stayed, not as a prisoner, but as something else. A guest, a lover, even 𝐿𝐢𝐿 didn't know what to call it. They spent days talking, arguing, laughing. Nights tangled in each other, bodies and souls slowly merging. But the world outside wasn't quiet. Haemin's men were searching for him. Rival gangs were watching 𝐿𝐢𝐿's every move. "You can't keep me here forever," Haemin said one night. "I don't want to," 𝐿𝐢𝐿 replied. "I want you to stay," Haemin smiled sadly. "It's not that simple." 2 days later, 𝐿𝐢𝐿's house was surrounded. Black cars, armed men, silence before the storm. Haemin stood at the window, calm. "They found me," 𝐿𝐢𝐿 walked beside him. "I'll protect you." Haemin looked at him, touched his cheek. "No, 𝐿𝐢𝐿, I'll protect you." He kissed him once, slow and soft, then he walked outside. Haemin stood before the men, hands in the air. "I'm alive," he said. The men looked confused. "Boss." "I'm fine." "No one touches this place, but..." "No one touches 𝐿𝐢𝐿," Haemin repeated, voice sharper. "He's mine." 𝐿𝐢𝐿 watched from the window as the men obeyed. Stepping back into their cars, the king had spoken. Back inside, 𝐿𝐢𝐿 waited. Haemin walked in, expression unreadable. "You saved me," 𝐿𝐢𝐿 said. Haemin shrugged. "I protect what's mine." "And what now?" Haemin walked over, pressed his forehead against 𝐿𝐢𝐿's. "Now we burn the world together." 3 months later. The mafia world had changed. 𝐿𝐢𝐿 and Haemin ruled side by side. The king and his right-hand, lovers, leaders, legends. "Haemin," 𝐿𝐢𝐿 said one morning in bed, tracing his fingers along Haemin's shoulder. "Still glad you let me kidnap you?" Haemin laughed, rolling over to kiss him. "Best mistake you ever made." The end.